Hey, what is up everyone? In the previous video, we created our very first HTML web page. In this video, we'll be talking about structure of an HTML document. Before we jump in, if you haven't accessed the course playlist yet, please make sure you access it and bookmark it so that you can find this course easily. Link to the playlist of this course is provided in the description box below. Alright, in every programming language, we follow certain structure or a syntax. For example, in C language, first we include the header files, then we define the main function, then we write our code. Similarly, HTML also has its own structure and syntax. In the previous video, we created this simple HTML document, but it didn't have any structure. The basic structure of an HTML document includes tags which surround the content and apply meaning to it. In this video, we'll be creating our very first HTML structure. So before we jump in, if you are on Mac, you might encounter some problems regarding text edit. So in order to fix those, I want you to head over to text edit, click on preferences. In the new document, in the format menu, please select the plain text. By default, it will be selected as rich text. Make sure you select it as plain text. Now navigate to open and save tab. Here, check mark the display HTML files as HTML code instead of formatted text. Make sure you do these two changes. Now, delete delete this HTML page. We'll be creating a new one. All right. So I'll be deleting this one, and let's close our browser for now. So open up text edit, create new document. All right, there we have our new document. As you can see, now it's actually having a different interface. All right, let's make the text bigger. So first thing, in the first line, what we'll be typing over here is a less than symbol, exclamation, dot type, and a greater than symbol. And we also need to define here HTML. So what is this? Why did I just type? This is a document type declaration, and it lets the browser know which version of HTML we are using. In our case, this is the document declaration for HTML5, meaning we are using the version 5 of HTML. This is very important to type this. If you don't, your browser will assume that we don't really know what we are doing and won't display the content how we wanted it to display. Alright, next we will be having the HTML tag itself. First, there will be an opening tag. In HTML, we define the opening tag as like this: less than symbol, a greater than symbol, HTML, and we'll also be closing this tag by a closing tag by specifying a / and HTML. As you can see, this is the opening tag of HTML and this is the closing tag of HTML. All right. This HTML tag tells the browser that whatever is between is an HTML document. All right. Inside this HTML, we'll be having a body tag. An opening body tag looks like this, and a closing body tag followed by / will be like this. As you can see, opening body tag and a closing body tag. Basically, the stuff between this body tags, opening and closing body tags, is the main content that will appear in a browser window. For example, let's say that I type here, this is my first web page, and I will save this as my first web page. Make sure you save it as, I think we are okay with it. If no extension is provided, it will use text. All right, now we need to specify the .html. Let's specify .html. All right, now click on save. All right, it will use that okay, we'll use extension .html. All right, now let's open this up in our browser. We'll open it up. We'll open this, right click and open with Google Chrome. As you can see, there we have our content being displayed. As you can see, it is not actually displaying all this stuff. It is only displaying the stuff which is written inside the body. Our browser will parse this and display the content. Alright, now let's talk about closing tags. Closing tags tells the browser that this is where the body tag ends. This is the start of the body tag, this is the end of the body tag. Whatever is in between will be displayed in the web page. So similarly, for example, this is the closing tag of an HTML. This whole document is considered as HTML tag, opening tag and closing tag. Now let's talk about HTML elements. These tags tend not to do much more than the mark beginning and end of an element. Alright, these elements are the bits that make up the web pages. You would say, for example, that everything in between the body tag is a body element. Everything in between the HTML tag is the HTML element. Now let's talk about how we can define a title of our web page. As you can see, it is actually displaying my first web page.html. If you head over to Wikipedia, as you can see, it is displaying the title as Wikipedia. So how can we define similar to Wikipedia? To do that, we need to use one main tag, that is inside right before body tag we will be having an head tag. This head tag, so whatever we define inside this tag will be containing the information about our HTML document. For example, we can add a title tag, and let's also close the title tag. So whatever I type inside is going to be the title of our web page. Let's say I will define wow, my first web page, and save it, and we will refresh the page. As you can see, there we have our title. So whatever we type inside the head tag, whatever the information is provided in the head tag, it won't be displayed in the browser window. The head tag is provided so that we can add more information to our website. So that's it for this video. We'll be discussing more on the head tag and what all information can be added inside the head tag in the upcoming videos. So in this video, we defined our basic structure of our HTML. This doc type basically defines what version of the HTML we are using. This is the root element. Whatever inside the HTML is considered as an HTML document. This is the body element, an opening body tag and closing body tag. Whatever is in between the body tag will be displayed in our browser. And we also discussed about the head tag, which is used to add more information about our website. For example, we added a title to our web page saying, wow, this is my first web page. As you can see, it is being displayed over here. All right, that's it for this video. We'll be discussing about paragraphs and headings in the next video. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.